Julien Ducasse ist der Rechte übrigens.
Good morning, sir. Would I be correct in thinking you are Duncan Walpole?
I am indeed.
I thought as much. Woods Rogers. A pleasure.
The same.
I must say, my wife has a terrible eye for description.
I'm sorry?
My wife. You met her some years ago at the Percy's Masquerade Ball.
Ah, quite.
She called you devilishly handsome. Obviously a lie to stoke my jealousy.
Beleidigt.
Julian,
Das ist so
our guest of honor has arrived, Mr. Duncan Walpole.
Das ist echt unglaublich.
Julien Ducasse. I hope your conversion to our order is an honest one. I have no love for assassins, but even less for liars.
I have not come to disappoint.
Up for a bit of sport, Duncan? The old man isn't ready just yet.
You've got my 2 best pairs of matched pistols, Duncan, so handle them with care.
If I had 8, I'd treat each as my own son.
Pull off a few shots if you like, get a feel for it.
I once fought beside a man who carried 9 on his person. They were a boom in battle, but hindered his ability to swim, sadly.
Quite. And a good kick, yes?
I long for the day where one firearm
habe
carries
getroffen.
4 bullets, not the opposite.
I have a friend in England you may like to meet, Julian. James Puckle. He's working on something extraordinary.
Magnifique.
Oh, achso. Mit den Geistgebern reden. Entschuldigung, habe ich ihn jetzt getroffen? Nee, ne? Ich hab von ihm gezielt. Das Puckelgewehr, genau. Ich will nicht.
All right. Here's a simple challenge. Try to strike every target before this hourglass empties. Remember, hit every target within the allotted time.
Ja, du nicht. Haha! Na, komm, komm, komm. Oh, lad schneller noch.
Yes!
Danke. Ich bin gut. Ich hab's geschafft. Was ist das? Was hat er denn für Probleme? Ich mag Julien übrigens. Der sieht echt gar nicht so verkehrt aus. Entschuldigung. Ja, die Templer, ich weiß.
Duncan, where are your wrist blades?
Ist ja gut.
I've never seen an assassin so ill-equipped.
Ah, damaged sadly beyond all repair.
Ja, in diesem Buch, also wird das dann tatsächlich noch ein bisschen anders
your
beschrieben. Das
choice.
sieht jetzt so voll souverän aus,
Where
aber
did you find all these?
Edward ist in dem Moment echt
did
alles
not
andere als
find.
souverän. Also er ist völlig
took them.
nervös und
These
wenn man
are
überlegt,
swinging.
er ist gerade mal Anfang 20. 20? Ja, wirklich gerade erst so 20.
Two blades, as is the
Rennen wir
custom.
jetzt hier einmal im Kreis oder
Custom,
was?
aye.
Duncan, will you indulge us with a demonstration of your techniques?
Well,
We must. We put together a training course in anticipation of your arrival. It would be a shame to leave here without seeing you in action.
yes, of course.
Einfach nur ein Test.
Well, I mean, if there is time, I would gladly show you what I know.
Here, you see, situations well suited to your skills.
Have a go. A blade in a crowd is always the simplest. Nothing grandiose, just quick and clean.
Ja. So.
Show us another technique.
Quite ingenious to use bales of hay for cover, don't you think?
Ja, habe ich vor, aber ich muss erstmal aufs Dach. Danke. Na,
God, that's the spirit. Secrecy. The advantage of surprise cannot be overstated, isn't that so? Especially around a blind corner.
ach da.
Es como si el dino hubiera decidido hacerme, hazme reír.
Du stehst jetzt gerade im Weg.
Con mucho.
God blind me, that's a clever trick.
Your aerial kills have a poetic beauty, despite their conspicuous quality. Would you show us?
Nö. Ich zeige euch das nicht. Wieso denn? Na.
Magnifique. Is it also possible to deliver a killing blow at high speed?
Nee, kann ich nicht.
Mon Dieu, such a powerful strike.
Fascinating.
Also ich empfehle das wirklich jedem, also das Buch zu lesen, weil es ist so ein bisschen...
The assassins have trained you well,
Überleg
Duncan.
nochmal auf Edward.
You chose a perfect time to leave them behind.
At great risk, I imagine. Betraying the assassins is never good for one's health.
Well, neither is drinking liquor, but I am drawn to its dangers all the same. And what is your business here, sir? Are you an associate of the governor's, or a pending acquaintance like myself?
Guns, blades, cannons, grenados. Anything that may kill a man, I am happy to provide.
A smuggler of sorts.
And how is your wife these days, Captain Rogers? Is she, here, in Havana?
I trust she's well, but I wouldn't know. I've been in Madagascar some 14 months hunting pirates. It took some work to dislodge the criminals there, but we managed it. In future, I hope to use these same tactics throughout the West Indies.
And how did you deal with that kind?
Very simply. Most pirates are as ignorant as apes. I merely offered them a choice. Take a pardon and return to England penniless, but free men. Or be hanged by the neck until dead.
Oh. I imagine Nassau would be your next target.
Very astute, Duncan, indeed.
Best of luck with that.
Grandmaster Torres! Mr. Duncan Walpole has arrived.
See. You were expected 1 week ago.
Apologies, Governor. My ship was set upon by pirates. We were scuttled. I arrived only yesterday.
Unfortunate. Forgive my
wie gesagt, das
caution,
Buch ist
but
wirklich toll
were
gemacht.
you able to
Toll
salvage
geschrieben.
from these pirates the items you promised me?
Yes, sir, I was.
Increíble. The assassins have more resources than I had imagined, but
Natürlich.
not nearly enough to deter us. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, Duncan. You are most welcome. Come, gentlemen. We have much to discuss. Convened at last, and in such continental company. England, France, Spain, citizens of sad and corrupted empires. But you are Templars now, the secret and true legislatures of the world. Please, hold out your hands. Mark and remember our purpose. To guide all wayward souls till they've reached the quiet road. To guide all wayward desire till impassioned hearts are cooled.
Gold.
to guide all wayward minds to safe and sober thought. By the Father of Understanding's light, let our work now begin.
Vielleicht gleich übrigens noch mal was ganz kurz zu sagen müssen. Da hat das Spiel nämlich mal wieder was
Decades
versäumt.
ago, the Council entrusted me with the task of locating in these West Indies a forgotten place our precursors once called the Observatory. See here. Look upon these images and commit them to memory. They tell a very old and important story. For 2 decades now, I have endeavored to locate this observatory, a place rumored to contain a tool of incredible utility and power. It houses a kind of armillary sphere, if you like. A device that would grant us the power to locate and monitor every man and woman on Earth, whatever their location. Only imagine what it would mean to have such a power. With this device, there would be no secrets among men. No lies, no trickery. Only justice, pure justice. This is the observatory's promise, and we must take it for our own.
Do we know its whereabouts?
We will soon. For in our custody is the one man who does, a man named Roberts, once called a sage.
It has been 45 years since anyone has seen a true sage. Can you be sure this one is authentic?
Karte findet man auch
We are
bei
confident
Steam.
he is.
The assassins will come for him.
Natürlich.
Indeed they will. But thanks to Duncan and the information he has delivered,
Hallo, ist Pirat.
the assassins won't be a problem for much longer. All will be made clear tomorrow, gentlemen, when you meet the sage for yourselves. Until then, let us drink.
Boah, erstmal einheben.
Let us find the observatory together. For with its power, kings will fall, clergy will cower, and the hearts and minds of the world will be ours.
Cheers. Ich würde jetzt ganz gerne mal eben ganz kurz was zu diesen Ringen jetzt sagen. Weil Edward kennt eigentlich das Abzeichen. Er weiß zwar nicht, wer das oder welche Gruppierung das ist, aber er ist in jungen Jahren einfach an diese Templer geraten. Sein Vater hatte ihn tatsächlich dann auch vorgewarnt und er hat es nicht für voll genommen. Und die Templer haben tatsächlich auch die Farben seiner Eltern niedergebrannt. Und deswegen kennt er das Symbol. Er weiß aber, wie gesagt, immer noch nicht, wer wirklich wozu gehört. Und das wird auch, erklärt er dann auch im Buch, so dass er da gestanden hat, so, verstehe ich nicht. Ja, dass er die Karte natürlich mit den Standorten der Assassinen weiterreicht, ist nicht gut. Aber wie gesagt, es war so, er kennt das Symbol. Das hat er nämlich tatsächlich, als er damit verhauen worden. Er hatte vor das Abzeichen auf der Wange.
Rest well, Duncan. Tomorrow the treasure fleet arrives, and with it, your reward. After which we will discuss further schemes.
I look forward to it.
Excelente. Meet me down at the docks first thing tomorrow morning.
Okay. Vorausgeschmissen. So geil.
Governor Torres requests your presence at the docks near the Castillo. First thing tomorrow morning.
Ich bin ja schon weg. Ich hab das schon verstanden. Du bist ja voll rausgeschmissen. Das ist auch geil. So, du kannst jetzt gehen. Nehmen wir noch was mit? Jo.
Pasa cualquier cosa, nos creen responsables.
Ardo de pasión.
Oh, Entschuldigung.
La comunidad.
Nicht wundern, dass ich noch kein Geld ausgebe, weil
Tengo una carga.
das mache ich später. Okay. Was?
¡Alto! ¡Serás pasto de los gusanos!
Entschuldigung. Brüll. Oh, Miete. Miete, Katze.
¿Tan cansado estoy?
Geld. Vor allem in der Nähe von dem, ja, nee, ist klar. Mhm. Ja, egal. So, Ortsangaben, damit haben die es ja auch nicht so.
Mataron a 5, ¿cómo no? Está de granito parada en el puerto esperando que la descarguen. Pero tendría que hacer sitio en el
Nee,
barco.
jetzt nicht.
Hasta puedo contarte cuentos para dormir.
Ach, so, das ist... Nee, falsche Richtung. Ah, von, ja.
¿Compras la alfombra?
Debe de estar.
No sobrevivió a él.
Mulier vestra pubem monstras, et fecit Deus sub gramineo
Yeah.
frondibus ad oculos aperi. Fuerat Camelos et Pistolia interna. Ducit sapium
Nö. Nö. Ah. Gut.
No hacía daño a nadie. Que no creas.
Un bravucón que seguro que cae bajo la mesa antes de empezar.
Bah, Entschuldigung.
Te va a costar la vida hacer entrar en razón a esa vieja bruja. Tiene menos eso que la brujita. Tan cansado. Muy interesante. ¿Tan cansado estoy? ¿De verdad?
So. Noch und dann können wir zur Hauptmission.
Todo un campeón con las mozas.
Ha perdido el juicio.
Noch gar nicht da.
Si no te importa que el infierno se parta por la mitad.
Último aviso, cretino.
Keiner da. Alle weg.
¡De absurdo! ¡Basta! Así que si el primero llegó a 200.
Good morning, Duncan. Duncan, over here.
Na komm, Ezio, hier drüben.
Good morning, Duncan.
Aber wie ist er nicht so nervig?
Hello.
Ja, moin.
Good morning, Duncan. Just over here. Edward? Hello, Edward. I found a man to purchase my remaining sugar. Quite a coup, I must say. He just called you Edward.
Oh, that's the merchant who sailed me here. Out of caution, I gave him a false name.
Ah, well done.
We'll catch up on it later.
Very punctual, Duncan. This way. Here he is. A man both Templars and Assassins have sought for over a decade. I am told your surname is Roberts. Is this so? You recognize this, I think.
Ich hasse diese Mission.
According to old tales, the blood of a sage is required to enter the observatory.
We have the key. Now we need only its location. Perhaps Mr. Roberts will be eager to provide it. Transfer him to my residence.
Genau.
Such a fuss over one man. Is the observatory really such a grand prize?
Sí, sin duda. The observatory was a tool built by the precursor race. Its worth is without measure.
Precursor race. I see.
One of your early letters mentioned a desire to kill the Mayan mentor Atabay. Were you able to carry out this contract before coming here?
I was not, no. Too many complications along the way.
Gut, dass ihn nicht
A
umgebracht
pity.
hat.
But the maps you delivered with the blood vial will see that job finished.
Aye. That's the idea.
I don't like this route, Torres. We're exposed.
Something is wrong. Stay close, Grandmaster.
I feel it too. Do not let them get their hands on the sage, at whatever cost.
Assassins!
Kann ich jetzt auch rennen? Danke.
On the rooftops.
Nicht weit finale. It could be anyone.
Hallo, hallo, lass mich hier, hallo.
All fall, yet still they come.
Protect the safe!
Dann rennt der jetzt da lang.
Pero no lo es, ¿verdad?
Ja. Dann geh du doch mit.
Debería daros vergüenza.
Wo denn?
¡Aumenech! ¡Sones!
Maldita sea mi suerte. Debo huir.
Au. Oh. War das von oben ran? Au.
Stop him!
Ja, ich arbeite dran. Darf ich?
You're a nimble one, I'll give you that. Hang back and make this easy on both of us, mate.
Puedes venir conmigo o usar tu mano. Duele.
Stop, or I'll kneecap you.
Ach, shit. Das war von oben,
Well
oder?
done, lapdog. Quiet.
We'll see him to the prisons, Grandmaster.
Double the watch.
Well, I'll be buggered. What an active day we've had, gents.
See, he's set on all sides by our enemies. We must be more cautious.
I do wish I could remain to see our drama done, but I must avail myself of these winds and sail for England.
By all means, Captain, speed and fortune to you.
With luck, I'll return myself a governor. And with my idiot king's blessing, no less. Adios.
As for you, Mr. Walpole, I consider this the first payment in a long-term investment. Gracias.
Obliged.
I would like you to be present for the interrogation tomorrow. Call around noon.
Yes, sir.
Ein Springer. Wie gesagt, diese Narbe bei Woods Rogers auf der Wange ist übrigens von einer Pistolenkugel, die sich entzündet hat. Da ist er wochenlang mit rumgegurkt. Nur weil er sich nicht operieren lassen wollte. Komische Männer.